That'll help us, I think. All
So
right.
if you hear a lot of dingings, let me close my Facebook. We actually have one of these going on right now, and so it's super, lots of
That's so awesome.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
This is like the best idea that I've heard in ages.
Okay, I don't know why I didn't come up, like we didn't come up with it sooner. I don't know where we got the idea from, but it's been completely game-changing. Like we do it once a week now.
Once a week.
Yeah.
I like that already.
So, yeah, and I mean, we've got, different coaches participate different weeks. Like not all of my downline always participates, but when they have someone, they know that they always have somewhere to plug those people in to get information. So do you want me to just like talk about it briefly, or?
Yeah, we'd love that. We'd love that.
Okay. So like the gist of it is like we set up a public Facebook event. We make it public so that all of the posts that we're posting in there actually go to the news feed.
Yeah.
So people start to see them. Like I'll post my, why I became a coach video, or like, are we salespeople, or like we post our transformation photos in there, and all that kind of stuff. Basically, we kind of let the people that are in the group dictate what we talk about. So the first thing we do is we ask, what's your biggest fear about being a coach? Like, what is keeping you from being a coach? And then we kind of address their fears. And, usually we get the normal ones like, I'm not in good shape yet, and, I don't have the money for it, or, all of those that we tend to already have a response video made for, because it's, the same fears that everyone has. And we do it for an hour. So we kind of space out our videos every like 5-10 minutes so that people have time to watch and respond to them. And then we just add some like fun stuff in there. Like we do a drop your selfie below with like whatever you're drinking. So if like people are having wine, or like it's always me with this huge water bottle, but
happy hour.
Yeah, exactly. And so that gets people participating. And then we go back later and we do a drawing on each of our participation posts and send like a sample of Shakeology or a sample of E&E, or like just whatever we have on hand to those people. So it draws more people in that like wouldn't normally maybe be in the group. Like last week when I did it, I only had 2 people that had RSVP'd. And over the course of the event, I had 5 random people I've seriously never talked to Beachbody about from Facebook join it, and like 3 of them are wanting to sign up for Challenge Pack soon. So it was cool because it really expands the reach. And I've liked it better than the 3-day sneak peeks we were doing, because it's not as much work. It's 1 hour. You just sit down and get it done. And they can really feel the energy of the team. So, it's the back and forth, and it's the different perspectives, and everyone's why video, and it's been great. I mean, I think our next step, we're going to start doing it for challenge packs as well. Like do 1 week, do coaching, and then the next week is a challenge group right for you, and talk about, what programs are on sale that month, and maybe do our before after pictures, talk about what a challenge group actually is and all that jazz. So yeah.
Wow.
Okay. I'm word vomiting here. I'm so excited.
No, that's okay. Do you ever promote the event coming up?
Yeah. Since we just started doing these, we typically will start promoting the day before or something. Because we've trialed different time periods, because like I'm a stay-at-home mom, and a lot of the people that I attract in my target market are at home during the day. So I've like kind of played around with the idea of doing like a lunch hour almost 1 week, and then the next week doing like an evening event for people that work, so that throughout the month there should be at least one event someone could make it to.
Yeah.
So when I had asked about promoting, how you can do like paid
so I don't do a whole lot with my like page.
Not like page. It would just specifically be with your event page, how you can actually promote your event page. If you click on the 3 dots there, you can the drop down menu, it says promote event.
Yeah, no, I haven't tried that yet, but that would be a really good idea.
Promote it for the day,
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like put some money into it real quick. Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, so let's pretend we're starting it. All right, we're starting the happy hour and it's starting. So what do you normally like kick off with? Your why video, or do you like
we have like a welcome to the happy hour video where like, and we actually make a new one each week, like depending on who's leading it that week. Like I'm not leading it this week. I'm participating in it, but I'm not leading it. And so, we'll just be like, hi, welcome to our happy hour. This is what we're going to do is post these videos, and we want to know more about you so you can determine what we post and all of that. We try to keep it really short and then ask people to like introduce themselves. And then that kind of gets the ball rolling.
Okay.
And it becomes super chaotic. So one thing we make sure to do is any coach that's in the group, we're all in a group chat on Facebook at the same time so that someone takes the lead and is like, okay, Emily, post your why video now. Amy, post this video now. So that it doesn't become just like craziness of people posting all at the same time.
Right.
Okay.
Cool.
So that's been helpful.
All right, so you're like in a private message,
Yeah.
kind of talking about how the event's going and what the next move should be.
Yeah.
That's so
Because if we
cool.
have some people, sometimes we'll have a question out of left field that we're like, we don't have a video for this. And so whoever is like available at the time will just like film one real quick and we'll post it in there.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see, what else? You had said something about raffle. Are you drawings? What are you doing?
Oh yeah. We just so let's see, last time we did like a drop a selfie here, and I just like went to a random name picker website and typed in everyone's name that had dropped a selfie that wasn't a coach on our team already, and just got a random name, and we sent them a sample of Shakeology. And it's a really good thing too, because it moves the chat to a private message afterwards. I mean, I follow up with all my people anyway afterwards, but it's also like, hey, message me your address, or message the coach that added you to this group your address so that we can get this sent to you. And then it kind of like moves the conversation on further. So
now you said group and event. Is this done on the event page or a group?
We do it all on the event page so that once it's over, it stays up for like 6 or 10 hours. So like if people are late, they can still go back and watch the video, but then the event page is gone. So it's not like we're opening a new group every week and having to maintain something, because that just gets crazy, and Facebook doesn't like tons of groups either.
Right. Okay, so as people are, as coaches are saying, yeah, okay, Amy, I want to do this happy hour with you. I have some people who are interested. They're going to make sure it's going to show like those people are them, because they're inviting them to the group. Has anyone, what do you do with people who stumble upon it and invite themselves? Like, who gets those?
Well, we kind of like look at mutual friends, because like my team is mostly like, I'm an Instagram builder, so like I have no real connection with the majority of my team beyond just Beachbody. So it's pretty obvious. It's like, oh, well, I went to high school with this girl. It's probably, she stumbled upon it from me. If it was someone that I had mutual friends with, I would always give it to my downline, but I just haven't run across that yet.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. And what does your write-up look like for promoting this?
I have one on my page right now. Let's see. I usually share the event about a half hour before, say, hey, we're doing our weekly happy hour. Before that, I did just, kind of not a generic, I wrote it out, but a post about how I'm really aimed at like moms who want to stay home, and just talking about how, this job has given me freedom, that kind of stuff. It's just the basic invitation I would give to coaches anyway. And instead of saying like, let's talk more about it, I say I have an event tonight. And a lot of times people will be like, well, I can't make that event, but it still opens the conversation up. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm a visual person with this part of it. Is there any way that you would just like send us one of your invites that you would do for promoting it, so that
I'd like to see that too.
so we're not
Definitely.
overthinking, like we keep it simple as you're trying to suggest that we did.
Yeah, I can send that to you guys.
I'm looking at your page right now, Amy. I love it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, it's like me and my son, and we're both on laptops. I mean, he's 1, so he's not really on a laptop, but he's like sitting here. And yeah, I'll send you the text that I do. I don't do private message invites, so I'll just do Facebook, like general posting.
Okay.
What else, Shannon?
Let's see, let me look at my notes. You asked the question I was going to ask about who gets the random people that drop in.
Yeah, and we haven't we haven't promoted it like you were saying, like just promote the event, and I'm sure we'd get a lot more random people that way. In that case, I might make a post at the end saying, go to the coach who spoke to you, whose message spoke to you the most, and talk to them about joining the team. Because, I mean, that's what it's really about, is finding someone that you gel with. So.
Right. That's great. Yeah. Love that. Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah. Go ahead, you guys.
No, sorry, I was just kind of writing down an idea. All right, so basically you guys are just promoting, a couple you are promoting your Y videos, your transformation pictures.
And then we have all of our videos. We've been running sneak peeks like bi-monthly for a few months now, basically since Summit. And I mean, we were doing them before, but not as routinely. So we've got those videos like, what is a challenge group? What if I'm shy? Do I have to be at my goal weight? What do coaches actually do? You know, all of those. So those are all ready to go and already in YouTube, so that we just like put the links in there instead of having to, it takes a long time to upload video directly to Facebook.
Yeah. We know.
Yeah.
So what do you think your standard questions are? Like, when you start these, like you have like 4 standard questions that you know you'll ask to get conversations going that really work to get it going.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, the fears. What are you most afraid of? Because that, and we ask that towards the beginning because that tells us right away what we have to address. You know, if it's the people that are afraid that all their friends are going to hate them after they join up, or if it's the people who are afraid just because they're self-conscious, you know, it's just different things. And then we do the selfie one because people like that. Last time we did a what are your fitness goals? And that one was cool because it really helps you gauge, like, is this person already using Beachbody products? Because that's going to be a really easy, you know, if they're already interested in using the products, or is this person like really just ready to start their fitness journey? So that one's good. And then what was the other one we did? I think we did, those have been the most successful. We also did like an introduce yourself one. That was kind of, you know, people like to talk about themselves. So anything that gets people talking about themselves.
Do you do any anything that asks their opinion on something so they can get a thread going about their opinion on whatever?
Not necessarily, I guess. Yeah, again, it's just been those 3.
Okay.
And they move so quickly, and there's usually so many people in our group that we don't even have time. I mean, it usually runs over. So, yeah.
Okay.
The opinion would be good, though, because people love giving opinions as well.
Oh, people would love to give an opinion. Yep.
When you promote your event page, what kind of cover picture do you tend to use?
We have a picture of all of our team at Summit. We put that up there. We really promote like the team culture because I think that's what is really going to attract people, because like most people know what it is. What they want is a team. So yeah, we have a picture of all of us, and underneath it says like Team Healthier You Happy Hour, because that's my upline that we kind of all run it together at this point. Yeah, and that's basically it.
It's great.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like fun.
It is, and it is fun, and like you can really feel the energy, and you can feel people getting excited, and we get lots of people that sign up like right away, and then we have a lot more like that kind of trickle into the next weeks, where I'm signing new coaches every week now, which was not always what was going on. So yeah.
So out of all your coaches, how many coaches do you think you tend to want to participate in this at one given time?
From my personally sponsored, so I mean, I'm fairly new at this. My downline's like 55 people right now, and I typically get 2 or 3 of my personally sponsored coaches doing this at a time, and I have a lot more of them. I was talking with my team earlier today, and I have a lot more that are interested in the one we're going to try next week, which is going to be like about challenge groups and not about coaching, because that's kind of the level that they're not thinking yet about growing.
Right.
So yeah, that's just from my downline though. Coach wise, we usually have about 10 of us running it, if not more. But we don't do everyone's whys. You know, we pick and choose who's whys and that kind of thing, because we don't want like 20 why videos in there, because that's overwhelming. It's
just kind of want a variety of like 2 or 3 different Okay.
Right, like someone that's a mom, someone that's really busy at work, and you know, one other one, like instead of the whole, you know.
Right.
So at one given time, you would have like 10 coaches doing this happy hour with you.
Yeah, and the majority of what we do is like I just go through and like people's comments or like send back a reply like, oh, that's a really great reason to want to do this, you know, that kind of thing. And it's just all of that interaction that really gets it going. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're like posting new things all the time, but just responding to people and letting them know that we're there to interact with them, even if they're not like our prospects.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Okay, so you guys all take part in responding and liking and all that stuff. And the goal is you tend to stay around the people that you invited.
Right. I actually, what I do is I tag the people I invited in every video post, like in the comments, so that I'm sure that they see it, because what happens is the page gets, you know, the posts get bumped when someone comments on them. So it's constantly refreshing. And so I tag them on the ones, or like if there's a video that addresses someone's specific concern, I'll tag them in it. But just tagging my coaches to make sure they see it, making sure to respond to, or my prospects, and then making sure to respond to them, but also responding to other people's if I feel like, you know, I have something that would benefit them, because, you know, when it comes down to it, we'll all be working as a team anyway, eventually, hopefully.
Yeah.
Right. And what nights work best for you in doing this?
We did one on a Friday night, and I liked that because, again, my target market's moms who are probably not doing anything on a Friday night. And
Julie and I have discovered that Friday nights boom on Facebook. So some Friday nights are crazy on Facebook.
Yeah. And so I was like, you know, that worked for me. We've done 2 Thursday nights. We're doing one right now. And that worked as well. It was fine. Got a lot of interest. Again, I want to try a lunch hour one. I haven't done it yet, but I think that could be cool just because, you know, again, that's my target market. That's not everyone's target market, so it wouldn't work for everybody. But yeah, and I think, you know, this is just like my psychology behind it. I think that these events probably attract more serious people, because if you have, you know, with the sneak peek group that you can come in and out of for 3 days, you don't, you know, you may or may not watch all the videos, but if it's an hour and you see someone making an effort to be there for that whole hour and participate, you know that they actually are very interested, and that they have blocked off time to be online and do this, which kind of shows some investment that's going to be important if they do choose to become a coach. So,
right.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a Saturday or a Sunday?
No, I do. I want to do that as well. I think Saturday would be great. I'm really big into football, so I'm like, I can't do Sunday, but I'm thinking about doing Saturday. But
you know, there's college football on Saturday, and you can.
I know. I was just about to clarify. I'm big into NFL.
Love your happy hour, like you can call it tailgate. You can call it.
Yeah, there you go. Tailgate with us. Oh, I like that. Oh, wear their jerseys.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Okay, so tailgating, yeah, because that would be an hour before football started.
Exactly.
You know,
that'd be perfect.
So, not that we're going to use your same name, but just to start my creative thinking going, what would you call your happy hour? Like when you?
Well, actually, we call it the What is Coaching Happy Hour, and that's just to be really. And sometimes we put like Team Healthier You, What is Coaching Happy Hour, but that just gets too long. So, you know, in the little description, we'll say hosted by Team Healthier You, and it's got our picture and all of that. I think for next week's, I'm going to call it Is a Challenge Group Right for You? And do it that way. But just by putting the name out there, it's very obvious what it is. It's not, I don't want people to think that it's like our team's chat group or something. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to make sure it was like, you know, that question was leading.
Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Right.
Awesome.
This is awesome. I love this so much, Amy. I can't even tell you. I feel like you're going to be some big star one of these days because it's such a great idea.
Oh, thanks.
If you ever need anything from us, don't ever hesitate.
That's right.
Absolutely. I love collaborating, so this is great.
We do too, yeah. It's great. Well, I don't know. Do you guys have any more questions or anything to go over?
No, I think we're good. I think we need to brainstorm.
Me too. Me too. All right, Amy, thank you so much for coming on.
Of course. Anytime.
I'll see you on Monday on the call, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, guys.